Welcome everyone. This video is going to be on the scale of notice writing. Notices are a common form of written communication in many spheres of our work life. It is used to pass on certain information to the target groups. I emphasize target groups to keep the target groups updated with the desired facts. The information which is intended to be passed on to the target groups may be related to a school event, may be related to a community gathering, or maybe on an official announcement. But what is important to know is how to write a notice effectively so that the purpose is rightly served for the target groups. When I talk of the target groups, I really refer to that particular group of people for whom this notice is meant. Notice is meant to be for a particular group of people, and that group of people is the target group. For example, in a school, when the notice is issued, the target groups are the students of different classes. In an office, when a notice is displayed, the target group may be the employees of the office. However, this notice which we are talking about, it involves a great writing skill. Before you begin writing a notice, it is essential to understand its purpose. Why notice is written? Notices are mainly used to first inform the target groups. This is one purpose, inform the target groups. A notice provides information about an event, about a meeting, or any other relevant matter. Another purpose of notice writing is to announce something. It means notice is used to make important announcements or share some news with the target groups. Another important purpose is inviting individuals or groups to attend an event or meeting and giving clear instructions or guidelines about something to the specific group of people. It also remains another function of notice writing. After having a good understanding of the purpose of notice writing, let's now understand the structure or the different parts of notice, which otherwise is also called as the format of notice writing. Format. For your information, a well-structured notice should include the following components, which we call the parts of the format. At the top, you write the name of the organization, maybe the name of the school, or maybe the name of the office with the address. This name of the office or organization, it should be center aligned. Center aligned means writing should be aligned in the center of the page. And the next, this is also another part of the format, and it is the date. Date on which the notice is issued. And the date of issuing the notice should not be missed out at all because it helps establish a timeline for the announcement. In academic discipline, the date is usually left aligned. While in formal offices, date is put on the right side of the page, it is right aligned. Now the date may be mentioned differently. This is very important to note. For example, a date may be mentioned, suppose 25th October 2023. Some people write that yes, it is 25 October 2023. Some people write 25th October 2023. Some write 25/10/2023. Some write 25-10-2023 and so forth. But ideally, stick to 25th October 2023. Other forms of writing the dates, they are also correct. But this is appealing. Now, the third part of the format is simple mention of the word notice. N-O-T-I-C. This word notice is given to give a clear impression that the writing carries certain information for the target groups. And this writing notice should be center aligned. Like the name of the organization, this word notice should also be center aligned. Now, following this word notice comes the subject line. Subject line contains the gist of the notice. Gist is central idea. For example, if the notice contains the information relating to a science exhibition in the school, the heading line should accordingly contain the heading Annual Science Exhibition of 2023. Then comes the body of the notice. And this body is really the main part of the writing, where you provide all the necessary information for the target group. So for this, you have to be very clear and concise while writing the details. Details like what? Like what, when, where, and why. All these aspects relating to any particular event. After the body comes the signature of the notice issuing authority. Below this, there should be the designation of the authority. So every notice must be signed by the appropriate authority. For example, if the principal of a school issues a notice, he should put his signature after the body of the notice. Below the signature, his designation principal should be prominently mentioned. In a school setting, it is common to have the principal's or teacher in charge's signature. Well, these are the major parts of the format of notice writing. Usually, all the notices are formal writings, and that is why formal expressions are used while writing the notices. An informal touch to the writing may also be added, just as we do in the case of informal letter writing. These days, notices are written purely in a formal manner and also in an informal touch, example of which is given subsequently. In certain cases, certain instances, educational institutions may take to this sort of notice writing with informal touch. Examples are provided in the video to illustrate this particular aspect of notice writing. By now you have understood the format of notice writing. Additionally, here are some more tips for you to make your notice effective. It is desired that you should write effective notices. The first aspect of effective notice is clarity and conciseness. For this, I would like to tell you that keep your notice clear and to the point. Another thing you also to practice, avoid unnecessary details or jargons. They are boring. Second aspect, use formal language. Notices should be written in a formal language, in a formal tone. And you have to avoid slang or casual language in a notice. Because notices are usually issued by the organizations. That is why informal language, casual language, this should be avoided. Another point, you have to be very specific. You have to include all the essential information such as the date, time, venue, and the special instructions, if any, very specifically. Another important aspect relating to notice writing is proofreading. Before finalizing your notice, proofread it. Proofread carefully for spelling and grammatical error. After that comes formatting. What is formatting? Use bullet points or numbered list for clarity. And you have to ensure that the notice is neat and well organized without any clumsiness. Next aspect, engaging language. Make the notice engaging with good language to encourage the members of the target group. Target group should never feel disinterested in your writing. That is to be kept in mind. Now, sample writing. Examples. Here is sample notice number 1. Here is a notice issued by the principal of a school for the students of class 10 and class 12 on the change of school timing. And this notice is written in two approaches. First approach is purely formal. Second approach is a writing with informal touch. First approach is fully formalized. First of all, you have to put the name of the school, address, city and pin code central aligned, I have said. After that, with a space, you write date. If the date is October 23rd, you write 23rd October 2023. And next is a simple writing notice. This word notice should be central aligned. Next, the heading line should be change in school timings. And then the body of the notice. In the body, you have to start the notice with a formal expression. I am giving you 3 formal expressions. You may write 1. This is hereby informed to. This should be the beginning part of the line. Alternatively, you can write this is for the information of. Or you may write this is hereby notified for. This is the standard opening line. After that, you have to mention the target group. This is hereby informed to the students of class 10 and 12. Students of class 10 and 12. They are the target groups. So you have to write like this. Once again, I am reading. This is hereby informed to the students of class 10 and 12 of the school that the school timings will be changed from 1st November 2023. The new school timings will be as follows. Morning session 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Afternoon session 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. This change is being made in view of the upcoming winter season and to ensure the safety and comfort of all the students. Please note that all the students are expected to adhere to the new school timing. Any student found to be late to school will be subject to disciplinary action. After the body comes the signature of the authority with designation. There is a signature, Dr. XYZ, principal's name. Below this, there is a designation principal. Well, this is the notice as to the format. And for visual impression's sake, the writing should be framed. Now I am going to the notice writing with some informal touch. This is the second approach. In this also, you have to write the name of the organization at the top central line. Name of the school with address and pin code. After a space, you have to write the date, 23rd October 2023. Again space, and you write the subject line, change in school timings. And after that comes the salutation like the informal letter. Dear students, you see with the expression dear students, there is a touch of informality. Dear students, this is to inform you that the school timing will be changed from 1st November 2023. The new school timings will be as follows. Morning session 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Afternoon session 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. This change is being made in view of the upcoming winter session and to ensure the safety and comfort of all the students. Please note that all the students are expected to adhere to these new school timings. Any student found to be late to school will be subject to disciplinary action. Thank you for your cooperation. Sincerely, then signature of the principal, Dr. SYZ, principal. This concluding part contains some lines. Thank you for your cooperation, sincerely, and these expressions they find place in informal writing. So with these expressions, the entire notice has been informalized. I mean, touch of informality that has been provided to this notice. Please mark that the second notice carries the informal touches such as the salutation, dear students, and the subscription part, that is concluding part, also has the same parts as we do have in informal letter writing. If you ask which approach is to be adopted in the examination, which approach to follow, about this I would like to say that it is advised to follow the instruction of your concerned board or subject teacher. Formal touch to notice writing, informal touch to notice writing, both are correct. But which one you are going to write in the examination, that is to be clarified from your teacher, from your board instruction. Well, the simple notices serve as illustrative examples for your clarity. Like any other skill, notice writing improves with practices. The skills of notice writing have perfectly been understood by all of you, I am sure. Here comes the end of the video. Thanks for watching.